entire professional career has been devoted to social impact. And what I find most exciting is working with all of these various different organizations that all have really important missions. And one of the key to enabling them to have the most impact is to find the right talent. And in the nonprofit and purpose space, often finding the right talent is a really big challenge. And if we can, and I can, actually help them bring in the right talent in the right position that fits their culture and is going to help them create greater impact towards their mission. I find that really exciting. So much research is out there now about how culture is so incredibly important, both in finding the right talent, in maintaining the right talent, and in achieving one's missions or revenue goals or whatever the goals of the organization are. And one of the things we find that's really important is that people like to go to work and they like their workplace. And that means, and that can be a virtual or it can be a physical workplace, but that means that there is a culture of fun, a culture of openness, of collegiality, of working together, of openness, and a feeling of safety. And so that is top for people, and especially important in the nonprofit sector, where oftentimes, you can't compensate financially as heavily as you can. And research even shows that oftentimes culture trumps finance. And so what we see works really well is very open leadership. One of the things that I like to think about is that really the leader brings the weather. And so when the top and the top leadership is setting an example and creating an environment of fun and safety and open communication and bringing people in, that's going to trickle out through the entire organization. And it's really important. How can we help? One of the things we can really help with, and I've heard clients say they really appreciate, is we can keep them on track. And what we're doing 100% of the time is we're looking to find someone for you. We're cold calling people, we're reaching out to people, we are getting a solid group of candidates. So by the time you're talking to them as our client, you are talking to highly qualified candidates who fit the culture, fit your mission, and are actual potential hires for you. And at the end of the day, save you a lot of time and money. And resources in nonprofit are also a huge constraint. And it's really seen as a constraint for hiring and retaining a search firm because they see the price tag and it's like, oh, we can't do this. One is, as I just said, it will save a lot of time and ultimately money and get you the right person versus a person. And the other thing we're starting to offer at DRiWaterstone, because our clientele is heavily nonprofit and resource constrained, is to find ways to fine tune and tailor a search to your specific needs so that you can get the benefits out of a retained search at a lower cost.